So, Gaffer, thanks for taking the time to preview our match with Walsall this Tuesday. I suppose after the the agony of a last gasp defeat on Saturday, the first thing you want is a game to come up quite quickly to bounce back in.
Yeah, and it's the worst way to lose when you lose with the last kick of the game, and it did knock the stuffing out of us to a certain degree on the coach of the way back, which is natural, but good for us from our point of view. We've got a game on Tuesday, and we can put what wasn't quite right, put it right on Tuesday night.
Trying to put a positive spin on it, if there is a way, can you use I suppose you hurt, you're angry when you lose the last kick of the game, can you use that as a motivational tool, I suppose, for Tuesday night? You're a bit fired up and angry, obviously, the disappointment of losing such a way.
Well, I think we can look, like I said afterwards, that in the second half when the elements were in our favour, that I didn't feel we sustained enough pressure and dominated the game as much as I expected us to, and we've got to analyse the reasons for that and make sure we rectify that for Tuesday. Obviously, the last-minute goal, there was the way we managed the game at 1-1 to conceding the goal was poor, because a point wouldn't have been bad on the day, but we didn't get it, and we've just got to make sure that we approach this Walsall game in a real positive fashion. We know that we've played them once this season. They play the same way in terms of the one striker just dropped a bit deeper, so we've got to be aware of that, and we've got to make sure we're nice and organised, nice and solid, nice and professional in everything we do, and hopefully we can have a good night.
Yeah, as you touched on, obviously Walsall do have a definite passing style, but it's something that obviously we seem to cope with quite well. When we played them back in October.
Yeah, similar to when MK Dons came here a few weeks ago. When you come up against a team who play with that extra player in the midfield to thicken the midfield up, there's going to be times when they have possession, and we've got to understand that and not get too frustrated, and we've got to look at ways to not only deal with that but also exploit them in other areas, and that's what we spoke about with the lads this morning, and we've got one or two injury problems and nothing major, but we've got to make sure that when we pick the team tomorrow that everybody's fully fit.